Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TNW Tuesday Night War. Hello everyone, I'm your commentator MJ. We are coming live all the way in Oklahoma City, no doubt about it. A few more nights away from the big event, TNW War at the Movies. No doubt about it. And the biggest event in TNW history as we kick it off tonight with the Behan Clan Invitational Open Challenge for the World Tag Team Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a Tornado Tag Team match scheduled for one fall, and it's for the TNW World Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers. First, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Well, Cody Rhodes, the son of the late great American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Boy, does it gotta feel good for after last month to see his Hall of Fame daddy win that night. Yeah, no doubt about it, against the High Chief Peter Maivia, who were both back in the gates of heaven, no less. No doubt about it, they were there for one night only for TNW Invasion, along with Rocky Johnson. And what a partner! Don't forget, Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes were former tag team champions. Yeah, no doubt about it, back in the other organization's history, when they were the undisputed Raw and SmackDown tag team champions back in the WWE's history books, back in that organization's history. Yeah, no doubt about it. Late last year, no less. And his partner from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso. Well, wide open challenge accepted. This will start in the back between Colt 412 and Cody Rhodes. Cody laid down the challenge to him and his brother in this Invitational Open Challenge from the Behan Clan, no less, representing family history and legacy. Well, Colt 412 didn't come from a wrestling dynasty. He came from a tough family that has been through so much in their lives, living in Illinois, but no doubt about it, Colt 412 has wanted to become a professional wrestler since he was a kid at the age of 9 years old. Yeah, no doubt about it. And right now, this is a matchup, and no doubt about it in my mind, this is going to be a great one tonight. Yeah, but Cody Rhodes came from a wrestling dynasty, and so did that man, Jey Uso. Well, they both came from a wrestling dynasty, all right. And speaking of dynasties, here come the brothers, Colt 412 and Kyle Behan, the TNW World Tag Team Champions, the Behan Clan. The only dynasties they had in Illinois was their own resume of sports. And at a combined weight, 465 pounds, they are the TNW World Tag Team Champions from Las Vegas, Nevada, the team of Colt 412 and Kyle Behan, the Behan Clan. Colt 412, a former Special Olympian, growing up in Illinois at the time, already a three-time shot put winner in Illinois' history, already 3-0. Kyle Behan, a former Harlem Huskies football superstar, been through so much in his career, and that Nevada German Shepherd will strike anybody he wants to, and he's bound to fight back, and he's got. Yeah, well, Kyle Behan is the world's toughest son of a gun, and there's no doubt about it. Kyle Behan has been through so much in his life growing up, but he's wanted to be a professional football player until a concussion took him out of the game. Well, it was not fair to Kyle, but right now he's with his brother, and he's with family, and that's all that matters tonight. Yeah, no doubt about it. This is legacy. This is history in the making. Colt 412 have met some of the greatest legends in the form of Kurt Angle, CM Punk, even the one and only, the one-of-a-kind Rob Van Dam. No doubt about it, the whole frickin' show. And he even went on to meet Sabu 2 times in a row. And even the legendary and Hall of Famer JBL. Yeah, well, no doubt about that. Colt 412 has been through so much. And here we go. Talk about when worlds collide. Yeah, no doubt about it. But however, Kyle Behan been through so much in his career in high school football. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, well, don't forget, Jey Uso been through that same thing. Yeah, no doubt about it. And learned a lot from his Hall of Fame daddy, Rikishi, no less. Yeah, no doubt about it. Clothesline by Colt 412 to Jey Uso, and down he goes. Yeah, well, don't forget, Colt 412 met Rikishi late last year. And no doubt about that, that was a big-time moment, no less. Yeah, no doubt about it. Rikishi, former HWF European Champion, left her late last month. It was great to see Rikishi back as a special guest referee. No doubt about it. Cody Rhodes, in the meantime, came from a wrestling dynasty as well. The son of the late, great Dusty Rhodes, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, no less. Yeah, no doubt about it. And the only world titles Colt 412's own brother has won is the TNW World Heavyweight Championship and the TNW International World Heavyweight titles. Yeah, no doubt about it. And 412 from behind, forearm shot to the back. And the brothers doing whatever it takes to retain their TNW World Tag Team titles. They've been holding on to the World Tag Team titles for over the past few years now after winning them. Yeah, no doubt about it. They would love more than anything than to go out with a bang. But for Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes, they hope to leave with an even bigger bang tonight. Yeah, but Colt 412 been wanting to face Cody Rhodes for a long time. Well, he's getting it right here and now for a moment. And it looks like Colt 412 helping out his little brother that time. Sidewalk slam. More likely his younger brother. You can't say little brother because he's a younger brother. But Colt 412 is the older brother, and no doubt about that. Well, the Behan clan came from a big history in Illinois. Grew up at the time, and there's no doubt about that. And more importantly, both Kyle Behan and Colt 412 were raised from a tough family. And no doubt about that, Colt's mom is a legend and Hall of Famer for a reason. And she's one tough daughter of a gun you don't want to mess with. You think? She's been through so much in her life, raising two sons and her daughter. No doubt about it, Colt 412's own baby sister, who had to be looking out at home, live from Oklahoma City, seeing this one happen live. Yeah, no doubt about it. Ariana must be looking on back at home seeing this. Look at the leg. Is that it? No. Powerbomb from Colt 412 to Cody Rhodes. And a knee lift to the face on Jey Uso. And not only that must she be looking on at home, but so was the rest of the family. And Jey Uso from behind, grabbing Kyle, launching him into the ropes. There's a drop down. Up and a leapfrog. Samoan drop. The Samoan drop connected. And the match is still going on. Knowing the Invitational Open Challenge is still going on. Knowing that this is the road for the Invitational Open Challenge. And it only ends when we have new World Tag Team Champions. Well, the Behan Clan have been on a roll as champions. There's a crossroads on 412. Is that it? There's two. And oh, that was close. 2.5. I thought for sure we had new TNW World Tag Team Champions after that. And the match is still going on with a lot on the line here tonight. Yeah, no doubt about it. 412 back to his feet. DDT by Jey Uso. And Cody. And don't forget, Colt 412 was trained from the best in the wrestling business. He was trained by Leon Hayter, a legend in TNW's history books, and a Hall of Famer, no less. Yeah, no doubt about it. And more importantly, he's even trained by the legendary Karrion Kross. Yeah, no doubt about it. Referee there to make the count. Can we have new World Tag Team Champions? No. Jey Uso went for a spear, but no effect. Oh, yeah, dang right, this is tag team wrestling. Inverted DDT from Cody. Yeah, well, Cody Rhodes giving it his all to try to win some TNW Championship gold tonight. Uh-oh. I think the brothers had enough. And it's stereo double team by the brothers. Cover, is this it? 2? No. And now cover by 412. Is that it? No. And a spine buster. Cover, is that it? There's 2, but Jey Uso kicked out at 2.5. Well, don't forget, Colt 412 grew up watching professional wrestling at the age of 9 years old. And he started watching the business since 2006. At the time, he watched some of the greats like D-Generation X, Triple H and Shawn Michaels, the legendary John Cena, and of course, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Well, no doubt about it, he grew up watching those guys, including the late, great Eddie Guerrero. Nevertheless, yeah, no doubt about it, he even saw the moment when Eddie Guerrero, as a kid, he remembered one moment in particular at a young age with his own brother when he saw Big Show getting involved in a huge rivalry with Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, no doubt about it, and I think Big Show may have lost his appetite. No pun intended, of course, but nevertheless, though, folks, the matchup's still going on, and Cody Rhodes with a suicide dive, while the Behan clan have been through so much together ever since. Well, it was 2006 when Colt 412 kept on watching. He saw some of the greatest legends in wrestling history, Stone Cold Steve Austin. More importantly, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, and of course, none other than the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Yeah, no doubt about it. Even the legendary Sergeant Slaughter, no less. And 412's got Cody on the outside in a powerbomb position. Oh man, powerbombing him off the TNW apron and swinging him like a human wrecking ball. Spinebuster from Kyle again. Is that it? 2! And the brothers successfully retained the World Tag Team titles. And the Invitational Open Challenge still continues. Here are your winners, and it's still TNW World Tag Team Champions, Colt 412 and Kyle Behan, the Behan Clan. The brothers victorious, and they didn't receive medical personnel after taking a hellaciously beating tonight. You know that about it, what an amazing match this was. And folks, stick around. Coming up next, things really intensified for Iger. He's getting fired up, all right. Never given a chance to defend his TNW World Cruiserweight title. He's scheduled to defend it. Coming up next, in an open challenge to anybody in the Cruiserweight division. Anybody from HWF and ACW want to shot the title? Good luck. That matchup is huge, and it's live, and it's next. We are back live here. Legion of the Fallen content scheduled for one fall, and it's for the TNW World Cruiserweight Championship. Well, ring announcer got a little mixed up here. We came in a little too late. We had to apologize, folks. Oh, wait a minute. That's JD McDonough. Well, don't forget JD McDonough, a member of the Judgment Day, no less. Well, JD, a member of the Judgment Day, as JD McDonough looks to give it his all tonight to try to become the next TNW World Cruiserweight Champion and get the heck out of ACW, no less. Well, don't forget, he's still under contract with ACW. But however, Judgment Day have been trying to do whatever it takes to make sure JD McDonough gets out of ACW and get on the TNW roster. Yeah, but before he can get there, JD has to earn the right, even if it means taking out Iger to win the championship. But let's just pray and hope it don't come to anybody from the back from the Judgment Day getting involved. Because, folks, earlier tonight, I forgot to mention, before we came on the air, there was a contract signing for the winner-take-all match for the TNW Tag Team and the TNW and ECW World United States Tag Team Championships. The Judgment Day signed at the dotted line first. And then all of a sudden, Makeshift Chemistry came out with Jay Reigns. And most of all, we just found out who their names are. Fox Valentine and your Black Rose AJ. Oh my goodness, folks. I had to apologize. I forgot the last name. AJ Avon. But yeah, I got it right. AJ Avon. Your Black Rose, AJ Avon. Already, Makeshift Chemistry made their presence well felt. And Jay Reigns knew it was a big opportunity for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. But however, the last thing they wanted to do was ruin his party. Well, not just ruin Kevin Owens' party, but also Sami Zayn's party. Because the thing is, Makeshift Chemistry had an opportunity at the TNW Tag Team Championships, but after what happened at TNW Invasion, who knows what could happen. And they wanted the shot at both tag team titles. It was until Judgment Day got right in the face of Makeshift Chemistry, including Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, until Jay Reigns came in from behind with a steel chair and knocked out everybody in sight, except for Dominic, who got out of the ring, looked on as Makeshift Chemistry signed at the dotted line. Well, right now, though, folks, let's go to the ring announcer for the open challenge for this World Cruiserweight title defense. Introducing the challenger from Bray County, Whitmore, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, J.D. McDonough! And his opponent from Japan, weighing in at 127 pounds, he is the TNW World Cruiserweight Champion, Iger Akabane! Well, Iger Akabane has been fired up in the back, never given a chance to defend his title. Well, he's getting it right here and now. Iger Akabane's got a lot of spirit, but can spirit be enough to take out JD McDonough? Well, we're going to find out right here and now as our senior official holds up that title belt, letting the fans know what's on the line here, the TNW World Cruiserweight Championship. Yeah, well, bottom line is Iger Akabane was impressed with Jinga's performance last Sunday night at ECW Divide and Conquer. And now here we go, matchup underway as it's all on the line here. But how much more can the champion hang on from the challenger? Yeah, well, JD McDonough's fresh. He's new to the business already as it is, after being a part of Judgment Day since late last year. Yeah, no doubt about it, being a part of the ECW roster since day one at the time. Well, Dominic has been helping out with the Judgment Day any way he can, along with his mummy, Rhea Ripley, who is not here now at the point where she has an injury at the time. Well, the problem is Liv Morgan has been in TNW, has been snooping around the back for almost the past 3 months now, since April. But the question is, why is Liv Morgan here? I don't know, but I think she's trying to get inside Rhea Ripley's head to play more mortal mental mind games. Yeah, well, that message may have fired up Rhea Ripley, knowing she still has an injury and still out with an arm injury ever since. And Dominic, we just found out, fully recovered from his arm injury already. Just right now, though, whoa. You can see the contact by Iger, knocking JD McDonough off, and whoa! Only gets a 1 count as the referee counting his 1 count there, and Iger. Funny background he's got. And this young man has been through so much. Super kick from Iger. Yeah, well, Iger already got him right there with that super kick, and really caught JD McDonough right in the face. Well, more importantly, though, this is all on the line here with pride and guts. There's no doubt about that. Well, of course, this is already a big-time matchup with this open challenge for the TNW World Cruiserweight title. Another open challenge was successfully defended by the Behan Clan, knowing their open challenge road tour has still begun. No doubt about it. Well, their open challenge tour is still on the line. And it looks like JD McDonough got a taste of that kick right there in the gut. And there's a snap suplex. And Iger Akabane showing everyone here in Oklahoma City on why he is not only the TNW World Cruiserweight Champion, but more importantly, why he is the Beyblade World Champion as well. No doubt about it. And that's that big flying cross body did the damage. And Iger is a high flyer. There's no doubt about that. Iger all fired up right now at this point. Well, our senior official in the meantime is telling these two to get back in the ring. Luckily, it's not under Beyblade rules this time. And a spine buster from Iger. A spine on the pine by the TNW World Cruiserweight Champion. And Iger, 450 from a far distance, my God. Cover, is that it? 2. And Iger is still the champion. Iger is still champion. Man, what a match. Here's your winner, and still TNW World Cruiserweight Champion, Iger Akabane. Iger victorious and is walking out of Oklahoma, still the World Cruiserweight Champion. Yeah, well, JD McDonough, he did go back to the drawing board along with the Judgment Day, and better luck next time. Yeah, what an amazing matchup that was. And folks, you want to talk about amazing? How impactful is this going to be? Yeah, I'm right. Because coming up next, we were told from the floor that GGP has laid down the challenge to Kurt Angle in one-on-one action in a rematch, but this time under normal rules. Oh, a dream match that nobody thought they could ever see. Kurt Angle versus GGP. But where in the world is Crazy Steve? I don't know, but luckily Crazy Steve is barred from this match. Because right now, though, folks, it's a dream match that could reach a conclusion coming up next. Kurt Angle versus GGP coming live, and it's next. We are back live here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And here comes the TNW International World Heavyweight Champion, GGP. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the TNW International World Heavyweight Champion, GGP! Well, GGP making his presence well known tonight as TNW International World Heavyweight Champion. And right now, though, folks, something tells me right down the road that this young man has a future and potential to go a long way in professional wrestling. Yeah, no doubt about it. As we wait for the arrival of this man, Kurt Angle, former TNW Hardcore Champion. And oh my. And his opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, Kurt Angle! Kurt Angle, the star of Pro Wrestlers vs. Zombies back in 2014, and GGP, the star of his own fan-made film, and no doubt about it, and even starred in the other 412 and Astro Boy series last I checked. Well, to make that happen, something tells me, last we checked, GGP has been through a lot around the block in TNW's record books, but no doubt about it, had a huge resume already in the history books. No doubt about it, in GWE records, former multiple-time GWE champion, former GWE Intercontinental Champion. Yeah, no doubt about it. As GGP in the meantime, set to give it his all here tonight. And still the most dominant GWE Intercontinental Champion in GWE's record books. Yeah, no doubt about it. Had a lot of great matches throughout his career in TNW's record books. Taking on Vince McMahon. And more importantly, taking on others in the form of that man right now, Kurt Angle. Only last time they faced, GGP won by a false count anywhere pinfall predicament. It was until Angle had the Coquina clutch locked in on GGP. GGP with the rollover, landing on his feet, and won the match that following night. Yeah, no doubt about it. That made history in the making in TNW's record books. All right, now this is a straight-up one-on-one match. No hardcore rules this time. This is a fair match to determine a winner tonight. Yeah, no doubt about it. And folks, we just found out on why Colt 412 and the rest of the Behan clan have been watching Jubilee's performance in ACW's history. We just found out that it looked like Jubilee made the announcement well known after her loss to Zoe Stark and congratulating her for an amazing performance. But the only thing she promised, that the only thing she wanted to find out who her real father was, knowing Jubilee was adopted last I checked, and found out that she had no idea who her real parents were last I checked. It was until revealing that Colt 412 came in the ring with the rest of the Behan clan, and Colt 412 revealed to Jubilee that Colt 412 is the father of Jubilee. Oh my goodness. Well, it looks like Colt 412's family is already growing as it is. Yeah, but Jubilee did what no daughter would do, was run up and hug Colt 412 that night. It was a big-time moment in ACW Divide and Conquer last Sunday in Los Angeles, knowing this Friday is a big-time moment. Yeah, well, speaking of Jubilee, she will be in in-ring competition up next, making her TNW in-ring debut. And something tells me, right down the road, that's going to be a big-time moment. Spinning pile driver, my God, on the concrete. That had to be dangerous. And GHP went for everything with that spinning pile driver, like he did to this Crazy Steve late last week after that backstage brawl. GHP fully recovered after that heinous attack. And thank goodness there's no sign of Crazy Steve, but Angle's hands made it to the bottom rope. Referee had no choice but to call for the rope break. Senior official doing his job there, as he does. He's there to either count a pinfall or submission to ensure we have a winner tonight. And right now, GHP on the top rope. Angle caught him, slammed him off the top rope. Well, the Olympic gold medalist is already fired up with everything he's got of what's on the line here, but pride. Yeah, well, GHP's got a lot of pride, and he's showing it right here and now. Back elbow to the face on Angle. And an elbow drop right to the face of Angle, and GHP putting it all on the line here tonight. Now, this dream match could reach a conclusion this time under normal fashion, because this time there are pinfall submissions, only count the ring. This is not hardcore action. Yeah, no doubt about it. It's GHP in the meantime pulling off any old school tactic like he know how of what's on the line here. Yeah, no doubt about it. And folks, we know that Jubilee will make her ring debut. We're being told it's against Nikki Cross. Yeah, well, Nikki Cross, on the other hand, better watch her back of what's on the line here. Yeah, no doubt about it. Off the ropes, there's a drop down. And Angle with a power slam. Just my God. Yet though, folks, it was until after that huge brawl last week, we were told that it was announced that at TNW War at the Movies, it'll be GHP to take on Crazy Steve in an untitled match, because the match will be a Canadian street fight. Well, I'll be. If I were Crazy Steve, I'd be careful, because once you're in a Canadian street fight, there are no rules, so anything goes. Well, bottom line is pinfall submissions count only in the ring in a street fight. And right now, though, Angle is continuing to dominate GHP and the early goings. Well, these two had a back-and-forth battle earlier. That was incredible. Uh-oh. Shades of what happened 2 months ago back in April. The Coquina clutch locked in. GHP rolled out of it and escaped it, but remember, pinfall submissions don't count on the outside. They only have to be contested in the ring. But this is not a hardcore match this time. This is a normal match to ensure we have a fair winner this time. All right, now, though, this has got to declare a clear winner, knowing that this dream match is all on the line here. Knowing this is a GWE dream match last I checked. But in a TNW ring. Is anybody's ball game here? Trying to go for the sharpshooter again, but it looks like Angle kicked him off. And there's got to be a winner in this matchup. And it's anybody's ball game here of what's on the line. You know, Angle looking for the ankle lock. And it looks like GHP recovered and just in time. And I think I may have spoken too soon. And Angle coming back with a right hand of his own. And he caught him. Ankle lock. Ankle lock in the center of the ring. Oh, I think I hear the ankle snapping. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. GGP kicking him off right in the jaw. Check this out. Well, GGP pulling it off here. Trying to fight everything he's got of what's on the line. Leg drop to Angle. Right in the face. And, uh-oh. GGP, incoming! Suicide dive! Catching Angle right in the face. And GGP went for everything. And by God, it connected. And right now, though, Angle slamming, just sending GGP right into our American flag. Right there on the barricade. Angle was going for a somersault, had the same idea, and GGP just told him, come on. As if I think I knew better. He went for a right hand and Angle, and GGP said, come on. And from the looks of it, I think he's trying to wear the Olympic gold medalist out. And Angle, what a headbutt. Oh my God. And I think the rope-a-dope strategy may have worked for GHP right here. And Angle looks to be tired out. I'm even shocked that it's happening. Oh no, here we go again. But this time, it's a normal pile driver right on the outside. Oh my God. Oh no, wait a minute. And a sharpshooter, sharpshooter, sharpshooter. Right in front of my announcer's table. And Angle escaped it. Oh, smart move by GGP. I think I knew why he did it, because he knew Angle would do that and escape the sharpshooter. Wait a minute. What's GGP going to do now? I don't know. Moving Angle away from the ropes and... Oh! GGP! Another sharpshooter in the center of the ring! And Angle tapped out! It's over! It's over! GGP wins! What a match! Here's your winner, GGP! GGP once again defeating Kurt Angle, but this time by a sharpshooter in the center of the ring. What a win for the TNW International World Heavyweight Champion. And if I were Crazy Steve, I would back out. But I don't think he will, because he's trying to impress Rosemary. And of course, the Monster Abyss. Knowing they got separate matches coming up this Friday night. Yeah, no doubt about it. But right now, though, folks, speaking of matches, coming up next, the in-ring debut of Jubilee as she takes on Nikki Cross. Oh, man, that matchup is huge, and it's live, and it's next. We are back live here in Oklahoma. Uh-oh. Here comes the sadistic Nikki Cross. Still scares the heck out of me. Oh, my. Well, I'm staying over here. Legion of the following contest, good to 4-1 fall, making her way to the ring from Glasgow, Scotland, Nikki Cross. Well, Nikki Cross, formerly known as Nikki ASH, almost a superhero, has already been through a lot here in TNW as it is. Yeah, no doubt about it. While her former BFF, Alexa Bliss, is on the HWF roster, while Nikki Cross, of course, has already been through so much as it is. Oh no, please. She better not bring it over here, because she scares the heck out of me as it is. Stay in the ring, please. And right now, though, folks, set to go one-on-one with the debut tonight of Jubilee. Let's check this out. Had an impactful debut on ACW. And from New York City, Jubilee! Well, Jubilee had an impactful career in ACW's record books. Already won the ACW Women's World Title, and now officially a part of the TNW roster, no less. Yeah, well, no doubt about it in my mind here, folks. Jubilee already already revealed to be the daughter of Cool 412. And right now they're ready to fight with everything she's got against Nikki Cross. Well, right now, though, I think it looks like Cool 412 is showing her the ropes of what it's all about in this business. Here we go! Nikki Cross with a clothesline from out of nowhere. Jubilee in the corner. Got caught with a big splash. And right now, though, Jubilee is in a world of trouble right here. Boom! Nikki Cross slamming Jubilee's head like a rag doll. Well, Catherine Professor was out here earlier tonight. Made the announcement well known that she will put her title on the line coming up this Friday in Los Angeles, California, in an open challenge to anybody from ACW or the HWF, including the TNW roster. Well, to whoever it is that gets a shot at Catherine Professor's TNW Divas United States title, good luck. Well, Catherine Professor has been TNW Divas US champion for years now, has went on to win different championships throughout her illustrious career. Former TNW Divas Tag Team Champions with the TNW legend, My Valentine. And of course, went on to win the TNW Divas European Championship. With an amazing highlight in her career. Yeah, no doubt about that. And look out! Missile dropkick right to the head on Nikki Cross. And Jubilee's going up top. What's she going to do? An amazing moonsault from the top rope. Cover, is that it? 2! No. Well, Nikki kicked out at 2.5. Jubilee almost had that win with that moonsault. That was impactful. Don't forget, Jubilee is right now a former ACW Women's World Champion. It looks like Cool 412 is showing Jubilee the ropes on what it's all about here in TNW. Oh, wait a minute. What's Jubilee got in mind here? Uh-oh! Incoming! Oh my God! A wrecking ball drop kick right to the face on Nikki Cross. And a right hand to the spine by Nikki. Catching Jubilee off guard. Into a Hangman's neck breaker on the outside. Oh! Jubilee got up! How the heck did she do that? I don't know. Nikki back in the ring, got caught with a kick to the gut for her troubles. But got caught into a DDT for her troubles right there. Nikki and already Jubilee going at each other back and forth, trying to prove who the better champions are in the record books. And uh-oh. Yeah, well, speaking of championships, Nikki Cross was a former last ever 24/7 champion last I checked. Well, more importantly, Nikki Cross has done it all back in the WWE's record books, back in that organization's history. Was a former Raw Women's Champion, and more importantly, a former Women's Tag Team Champions. Yeah, no doubt about it, making history at winning championship gold. Well, Nikki Cross in trouble off the ropes. There's a drop down. Hop and a leapfrog. Into an arm drag takedown. What a takedown from Jubilee. Goes for a cover of the match. Is that all she wrote? 2? No. Well, Jubilee already showboating a little bit in the early goings. Well, what's on the line here? Yeah, no doubt about it. Bottom line is this is already proving to be an impressive matchup that we thought we'd never see in TNW's history books. But all Jubilee going old school. Running elbow, but Nikki rolled out of the way to save herself. And which caught Jubilee off guard once again. And into another Hangman's neck breaker, but this time right in the ring. First it was on the outside, but now in the ring, Nikki with a cover. Look at the leg. Could she win all right here? No. Nikki Cross thought she had it. She only got a 1 count. Right in the middle of the other goings. Nicely done. Uh-oh. Oh, Jubilee countered it. Trying to go for a forearm shot. But Nikki coming back in this fight. Oh, Nikki Cross fighting back. She's got... Jubilee got back up to her feet. I think I know why she did. Launching her like a Hillman Chapel right off the top rope. And a standing moonsault. Cover, is that it? 2? No. Jubilee right now kicking out at 2.5. And now Jubilee with another standing moonsault. Oh, Jubilee gonna try again. Look out, the running elbow. Connected. Well, that running elbow connected that time. And Jubilee in the corner. What's she going to do now? Big splash right off the corner. And wait a minute. Jubilee from the second rope. Shades of Cool 412 with the 412 bomb. And Jubilee wins. Paying homage to her daddy with that 412 bomb right there. And Cool 412 with a big smile on his face. Here's your winner, Jubilee. Jubilee won with a 412 bomb, paying homage to Cool 412 tonight. What an amazing matchup that was. And folks, stick around. Our main event tonight, we were told that CM Punk is in the building tonight, and he wants to face off against Bel Daizoda in a non-title match. Well, I'll be danged. Looks like CM Punk wants to see what Bel Daizoda can do in a TNW ring. And right now, though, our main event is huge, and it's live, and it's next. We are back live here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And here comes CM Punk, set to go one-on-one with the TNW World Heavyweight Champion, Bel Daizoda. No doubt about it, TNW World Heavyweight Championship not on the line, or under orders of business partner Jenny Wakeman. Well, this is a non-title match. CM Punk wants to prove why he should be champion in TNW's record books, but not for the world title. Because it looks like CM Punk's gunning for a different title before going for the big prize. And this is the crowd. Everyone knows what time it is. It's clobbering time. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is good to 4-1 fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk! Well, CM Punk, the best in the world, wants to prove why he should be champion in TNW's history books. Well, he's been former champion once before, since his time with Trevor Phillips Industries, and his wife, AJ Lee, went on to win the TNW Divas Hardcore Championship from China years ago. And it was a big-time moment in TNW history when we had the Hell in a Cell match. But, however, that matchup was really out of hand, and which is why our board of directors, including our TNW superstars, thought it was best to use a steel cage environment for Rage in a Cage. Well, if you got personal vendetta, that's where you settle it, right there. Yeah, no doubt about it. But here comes the TNW World Heavyweight Champion, Bel Daizoda. And his opponent, from Japan, weighing in at 126 pounds, he is the TNW World Heavyweight Champion, Bel Daizoda. Well, Bel Daizoda, getting the biggest match of his TNW career, facing off against a legend and a future Hall of Famer in the history of this business today. Yeah, no doubt about it, against the one and only CM Punk, the legendary professional wrestler in the history of this business. Yeah, no doubt about it. Don't forget, CM Punk was a former ECW World Heavyweight Champion, former WWE Champion, and former World Heavyweight Champion as well in that organization's history, no less. Yeah, no doubt about it. CM Punk even went on to win the World Tag Team titles, including the Intercontinental Championship. Yeah, no doubt about it. CM Punk has done all in this business. Former two-time Money in the Bank winner back in that organization's history. Yeah, no doubt about it. CM Punk is a legend. And the CM Punk chants are rocketing in Oklahoma. And here we go. Matchup underway as CM Punk and Bel Daizoda are going at it. Yeah, well, the TNW World Heavyweight Champion hoping to send a message back to Randy Orton tenfold, knowing they'll meet in a few more nights from now in good old Los Angeles, California, for the HWF World Heavyweight title. Well, that's the one time that Bel Daizoda is going to get his rematch clause for one night only against the Viper, Randy Orton. Yeah, well, Randy Orton, on the other hand, knows what it's all about being the world champion. He's already fulfilled the Grand Slam winner record books in HWF's history books, but no doubt about it in my mind, it looks like Bell Daizada, on the other hand, has already made history by becoming the only Beyblader not only to win the ACW World Heavyweight Championship, but also to win the TNW World Heavyweight Championship and the HWF World Heavyweight titles. Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a history-making moment for Bell, along with the rest of the Beybladers ever since. Whoa. Bell's got something on his mind after taking down CM Punk with that jawbreaker. And whoa! What a maneuver by the Dark Prince as he flew right over the top rope. Well, the little brother of Cool 412 continuing to battle back for everything he's got of what's on the line here. Yeah, no doubt about it. CM Punk right now. Oh! Elbows right to the heart of CM Punk, and Bell is coming back here in this fight. DDT on CM Punk, and this matchup is truly becoming a big one thus far. Oh, and a scoop slam by CM Punk. And the CM Punk chants are rocketing Oklahoma tonight in our main event. Yeah, no doubt about it. Bell right now back in the ring, jumping over the top rope, trying to let CM Punk get some breathing room there. That's a smart move by the TNW World Heavyweight Champion. Leave it all in the ring. And Punk down and out, landing on his feet. CM Punk back in the ring, breaks the referee's 10 count, and this matchup is still going on. Northern Light Suplex, a smart move by CM Punk to play a more mental mind games with the TNW World Heavyweight Champion, as the World Champion played mind games with Punk. Yeah, but how about that message? Just fired up. CM Punk and just boom, boom, boom. CM Punk just caught Bell Daizada from out of nowhere with that springboard dropkick right to the face on the TNW World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah, but the World Champion needs to rethink of a strategy here and come back in this fight of what's on the line here. Yeah, no doubt about it. Bell Daizada already in a world of trouble here with the best in the world. Yeah, but for the Dark Prince is an absolute la-la land, and he has no idea of where he's at. Well, he better think of something here, because CM Punk looks to come back here in this fight of what's on the line. And uh-oh, Bell got caught with another elbow right to the heart, as the Dark Prince is trying to point out to CM Punk that TNW is his domain, and this is where he belongs. And CM Punk may be signifying for the go to sleep. And sooner or later, Bell Daizada is in a world of trouble here. And, oh! Colliding with our senior official. I think CM Punk is trying to weaken that head of Bell. And uh-oh. I think Bell had enough of that. Wheelbarrow stunner. The wheelbarrow stunner connected. Is that it? 2. No. Ho, 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 ho. CM Punk kicked out, and the Dark Prince letting the fans know that TNW is his domain. Oh, running meteor right off the corner. An uppercut found a mark. And there's an arm wrench, but Punk with the right hand. Springboard to the back, nobody home. It looked like Bell used the ropes as leverage to save himself, and there's an STO. But Bell, bottom rope moonsault, connected. That one's got to be it right there. The bottom rope moonsault did it there. Is that it? And Bell defeats a legend tonight. Look for the biggest win of his career. What a win for Bell. Here's your winner, Bell Daizada. The Dark Prince won that one, and sending a message back to Batman tenfold. Well, that message has been hand-delivered, more likely back to Randy Orton tenfold as well. And he's letting these fans know TNW is his domain. Well, it looks like Randy Orton self-proclaiming that HWF is his home, and it looks like this is a battle for the ages once again that we're going to be witnessing in a few more nights from now. No doubt about it, we're out of time here from Los Angeles, California. I've been your commentator, MJ. We'll see you all this Friday night for TNW War at the Movies in good old Los Angeles, California. Good fight, good night, and thanks for joining us. Oh my God, what a night! What a night here live in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma for TNW.